Well, with the Trump economy booming, Democrats are trying to steal the spotlight. Watch.
Well, the economy's booming, and it's sort of continued after President Obama.
Donald Trump, despite his inauguration speech talking about doom and gloom, he inherited a quite healthy economy, and President Obama should take credit for that.
So when folks talk right now about, oh, the economy's doing so well, where do you think that started?
So 2 years into the Trump administration, which president deserves the credit? RNC National spokesperson Liz Harrington joins us now to weigh in. Thank you so much for joining us, Liz. We really appreciate your time.
Of course. Good morning.
Good morning. You know, the Democrats, they know the economy is always first and foremost in voters' minds, so they got to tackle it somehow. And things are so successful with the Trump administration right now. You know, they have to figure out a way to spin it. And they're attempting to, at least some of them, to claim that the Obama administration is what's responsible for the successes that we're having right now. What do you think about that?
Right. Well, these are the same people who blamed everything on their predecessor. Barack Obama said he couldn't drive the economy out of the ditch. We heard that over and over and over again. And yet they were in the White House, Obama and Biden, for 8 years, and they never saw economic growth. So now they're trying to take credit for the unprecedented economic success of their successor, Donald J. Trump. And how can they take credit for something they said was impossible? Something that they said the new normal we had to accept was high unemployment, less jobs, less pay. That's what they told us. Barack Obama said you'd need a magic wand. Well, you didn't need a magic wand. President Trump came in. He instituted pro-growth policies. The last 2 years of the Obama administration, compare the manufacturing jobs we see today, the jobs they said were never coming back. We've grown 6 times that rate under Donald Trump.
Let's talk specifically about the unemployment rate, because we can compare the first 26 months of both administrations. And when we take a look at that, the Trump administration, just the first 26 months, a 4.1% unemployment rate. Compare that to former President Obama with 10%.
Yeah, it's incredible. And they promised that they were going to kickstart the economy with the stimulus plan. They said they were going to create 1 million jobs. Joe Biden was in charge of that stimulus plan, if you remember, and they didn't create the jobs. So they changed the metric on us. They said, oh, it's going to be jobs saved or created now. The shovel-ready
jobs that we heard about.
And the recovery summer that never happened. So their policies failed, and they were in place for 8 years. They never got to GDP growth that we're seeing now.
Let's take a look at that. We can bring that up for people as well. President Trump versus President Obama. 3.2% GDP for Trump after just 2 years. A 1.6% GDP for President Obama after 8 years.
It's truly amazing, and all you needed to do was unleash the power of the American worker and the economy, make America a good investment again. And that's what we did with the tax cuts and the deregulation. America's a good bet again economically. We're no longer the highest tax place on earth. And you see what the American people can do. If you get the government off the backs of the American people, they get back to work. And now they're working again. Wages are actually rising. We're seeing they're getting to keep more of their hard-earned money, and the government is taking less from them.
You know, is this something, these details, can we expect to hear more along these lines as we get closer and closer to the campaign from the Trump administration, really highlighting the positive things happening in the economy?
Absolutely. The record is unmatched. The Democrats cannot run on the issue. So, of course, they're trying to take credit. But the American people are smart. They know there was a change that came in when Donald Trump came into office, and there was a change in policies, and that is a direct result of this booming economy. And you can bet we're going to be talking a lot about it till Election Day.
All right, Liz, thank you so much. Great to have you with us. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.